Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make these delicious rolled taquitos made with potato and spinach. So let's get our ingredients ready and let's get started. I'm going to use 3 russet potatoes. You can use whichever potatoes you have on hand. I already washed them, so now we're going to peel them. Now we're going to chop them into fairly large pieces. They don't have to be small pieces. We're going to boil them, and this will just make them cook a lot faster. In a medium-sized stock pot, we're going to add our potatoes, and we're going to fill it up with enough water so it will cover all of the potatoes. And while we're waiting for our potatoes to cook, we're going to chop our other ingredients. I'm going to start out by mincing half of a small onion. If you don't want to use a real onion, you can always use onion powder. You can also add a little bit of garlic salt or garlic powder. Now I'm going to push my onion to the side, and I'm going to grab 2 good handfuls of spinach, and I'm going to remove the larger stems. And once I'm done with the stems, I'm going to crunch it up in my hand like this. And then we're going to chop it into small pieces. And once it's all chopped, we're going to set it aside and we're going to check on our potatoes. To check to see if your potatoes are done, take a fork and push it through one of the pieces. If it goes through easily, then that means they're done. Once they're done, we're going to drain out the water. And in the same pot that we use for the potatoes, I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil. I'm going to add in my onion and we're going to saute it until it's translucent and it's fragrant. Once it's done, we're going to add in our potatoes. And before we smash them, we're going to season it with a little bit of garlic salt and pepper. You can make these taquitos with potatoes, steak, chicken, ground beef. There's so many ways of making them, and everybody has their own unique way of making them. There's really no wrong way of making these. And once all our potatoes are smashed, I'm going to remove the potato smasher. And I'm going to add about 6 ounces of cream cheese. And about 1/4 cup of whipping cream. You can also use half and half or sour cream. And we're going to mix it. And we're going to blend it until it's well blended in with the potatoes. If you see my other cooking videos, you'll notice that I use cream cheese a lot. It just makes everything taste so much better. Now we're going to add in our spinach and we're going to mix it in until it's well blended with the potatoes and the cream cheese. And when it's done, it should look like this. And now we can get started with our taquitos. We're going to start out by heating up our vegetable oil in our saucepan. I'm also going to place paper towels on a plate. That way when we're done with our taquitos, we can place them on there and the oil can soak into the paper towel. We're also going to heat up our tortillas, and once they're heated up, we're going to take a spoonful of the potato mixture. We're going to add it towards the end of the tortilla, and then we're going to roll it just like this. And we're going to make a few of them before we start to fry them. To check to see if your vegetable oil is ready to fry, we're going to take a small pinch of the potato mixture. I'm going to throw it into the skillet, and if it starts to bubble, then that means it's ready. So now we're going to turn it down to low medium heat, and we're going to fry our taquitos. Once you add them into the oil, make sure you keep a close eye on them. We're going to fry them for about 30 seconds to 1 minute on each side. Just make sure to keep checking on them, because sometimes if the oil is too hot, they'll get a little bit too crispy, and we want them to be a nice golden brown color on both sides. And once they're golden brown like this, we're going to remove them, place them on the paper towel on our plate, and we're going to continue to make more taquitos until we run out of the potatoes. And once they're done, you can serve them with your favorite toppings. Here I'm topping them off with some Mexican blend cheese, sour cream, and of course, you can't forget your favorite salsa. You can also top it off with guacamole, lettuce, radishes. I mean, whichever toppings you prefer, you can pretty much add on to it. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and I'll see you another day for another recipe. Thanks so much for watching.